Alright, what's going on, guys? Cos311 here. Unfortunately, I think we'll just stop the streaming at the moment because I keep getting errors and it keeps kicking off. And we're already in the middle of doing Black Fang's dungeon where my stream had an error and it stopped. So I think I'm going to go back and just do regular videos for this stuff and uploading it. So unfortunately, we are not starting the Black Fang dungeon. We are in the middle of it. We'll just continue on and we'll have to see the end part of this, or the last half, I guess. We've already closed a couple locations out. We found Black Fang, who is the dragon. We beat him and he went to another area. We have a couple other places to close out so far, so let's just continue on. We were 12 turns into the game when my thing got messed up. So we're just going to continue from here. So, end of this end turn action apparently. Alright, so let's take a look at the map so you can see it. We're in the Lost Coast. We've closed out the Warrens and the Throne Room so far. So we got Harsk at the Shrine to Lamatsu. We know Black Fang is either here or at the Desecrated Vault, because when we beat him we had enough, we closed out some locations, so he can only escape to those two places. So we know he's there, at one of those two. Kyra's hanging out at the temple. She actually closed it. She beat the henchman, but she's hanging out to see what this spell and items might be and weapon. And we just saw Ezren's end of his turn at the Thessalonian dungeon, where he's hanging out, because it's good for intelligence check to close it out. Okay, so but we are hanging with Amiri right now in the Desecrated Vault. Very cool art. And Black Fang may be here, but first it's a plague zombie. So if we defeat a monster with an undead trait, which this does have, roll a d6 and a 1, it's undefeated. Even if we beat it, it basically comes back. Mental and poison traits. If undefeated, banish the plague zombie, and each character must succeed at a con of 4 to 6 check. Interesting. So I guess if we beat it, but it rolls and it's undefeated, I wonder if that'll tick. Regardless, let's use our great club to bash him with. How's that sound? Sounds good. Alright, so now we have to roll this d6, and it rolls a 4, so it's a goner. Let's use our standard bearer to look ahead. To a cultist. Amiri likes this new great club she got, so she's going to try it on this cultist as well and take him down. Alright. And she's going to stay where she's at. Ooh, she got a good blessing. Strength blessing. We're staying here to hopefully get a decent, well, this weapon that we could get is just a regular quarterstaff. Nothing special there. We want to try that spell. Let's just use this. Augury. Divine Arcane. Okay, this is not a basic spell. This isn't bad. Discard this card to choose a type of card and examine the top 3 cards of your location deck. If there are any cards that chosen, set them aside. And then put the cards in any order on the top or bottom, so we can really kind of sort through the deck and see what's come in and set it up for ourselves. Oh, I didn't think there was any way we were going to fail that. Well, regardless, we didn't get it. Which leaves only one card left here, which is a blessing. Alright, so we're at the shrine, and we know there is a hellhound coming up. We have our longbow, so Harsk is going to go after this guy. Add 1 die to checks to defeat the hellhound that have a cold trait. We do not have that. Not yet. I think he's going to use his archer. Recharge it to add a d4. Oh, we got smacked for damage, and then he's going to do another damage to us. This isn't good. Because of the fire. Oh. Can we see our discard pile? We have our weapon in there. He should have some more weapons. Let's see. He gets 5 weapons. Yeah, so let's discard the longbow. There's a good chance we'll get another weapon here. Keep the blessing. Let's see what's coming. Goblin warrior. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 weapons. Alright, he's hurting though. We're gonna have to heal him. Wooden shield, pointless item for our boy Ezren. We could use stride to move to another character, or discard at the end of move. But we're not going to do that. Probably with Ezren, he doesn't come with any blessings, so he has a hard time at times continuing to go. Collapsed ceiling, strength, con, fort, dex. Okay, to defeat. Blah. If you fail by 4 or more, you're dealt a combat damage. So we just have to get past this thing. It doesn't give us any bonuses in any way. Dex, acrobatics, con, or fortitude. Maybe we want to use this, but we don't want to get trapped by this collapsed ceiling either. Oh, but we still did. Oh, what a waste. It's always a waste when you use a card and then you fail. And that's stuck there. And we can't move out of there until we get past it. Alright, Kyra, let's get this Blessing of Gorham. Oh my lord, what a terrible... Oh! That's a good blessing too for strength. We're just doing a terrible job here. The last few rolls. So we know there's a Goblin Warrior here. I don't think that should be a problem for Harsk. Let's reveal the sling. But the way we're rolling, it is bad. Wow. He is down to 0 cards in his deck. We need to heal. Something nasty coming here. What's next? Another Hellhound. If he gets another damage, he's done. Strength melee, dexterity, disable. Nothing he can do. A 0% chance. We are in trouble. What is this? What is that? Showing the temple. Huh. Alright, I think we need to just let this go. We could use improved guidance. Because we could try to recharge that. Yeah. Adds 3 to the check. Gives us a chance. Nope. It's a pretty easy recharge. 83%. Yeah. So she gets it back. So we're going to banish that chest. Not really a big fan of it. Let's discard. I don't like some of this setup here. Let's get rid of invisibility and stride. Nightwatch, Codex. Okay, those are better cards, I think. So Amiri has to go through this collapsed ceiling again. She's stuck unless she get past it, so she's going to use... She's going to bury her long spear to get a decent chance at it. Alright, we get past it. Fortunately, it doesn't give her a way to search again. Alright, so you are moving to Harsk. And you're going to throw a cure out on him. He is hurting bad. It's 5 cards, beautiful. Let's keep that cure. That's not. We had a Hellhound coming next. Let's see. We don't have anything with a cold trait. We have a good old horse chopper +1. Alright, we took him out. He's gonna hit us though. We can get rid of that quarterstaff. Oh, it hits him too. Shit. We're down to 7 turns here. Every place is loaded up to bear, but we just gotta... Alright, we're getting to the nitty gritty. Oh, that blessing of going over this place. Forgot about the shrine. So we get 2 damage if you just get a blessing. Pops up. But now we gotta try to find this thing. It would suck to not get it after getting damaged, but let's just hope for the best. Alright, we got it. So there's no blessings left here then. That is actually a good thing. We need to keep going. We're running out of time. Goblin warrior. Got him. Archer. Large chest. 1d4 new weapons. That could be really good. Really good. Let's try it. 56 only. There we go. So 1d4 new weapons, 2 new ones. Anything good out of this chest we find? We get a warhammer and a star knife. Ooh, that's something interesting. An elite. Strength or melee skill. Okay. The melee piercing finesse weapon. That's interesting. That's cool. Let's see what's coming up. Ancient skeleton. I would close the shrine next turn. He's staying here. Cultist. Force arrow. Force missile his ass. So we can draw a card because of our we played an arcane spell here. Let's use the Night Watch, and we can get another force missile back. And we can explore because he acquired a card with a magic trait. That's one of his abilities. Ancient skeleton, awesome. So we'll be able to close this dungeon out here, hopefully with an intelligence check. So let's force missile this thing. Perfect. Recharge that. Nice. Immediately draw a card, close the location. Yes. Can we draw a card now? Yeah. Alright, maybe it'll help us close this place. 66%, we need to do it. A 99% chance. Yes, let's do it. There was a potential spell there, but I think closing it, we only have 6 turns left. We're kind of in a hurry now. Or more than kind of in a hurry. We are in a hurry. Because we need to find this dragon, and we only have 2 places left, but he's in one of these 2. Oh, we could see if he's here if we beat the skeleton with the great club, which is perfect. Well, actually we have to do a wisdom or divine check, which is not perfect. We need to try to close it though. We only have we have a 95% chance. How do we get that? With that blessing? I will get 2 dice. It's a normal blessing. Huh, I don't know. But I'll take it. Now is he here or not? He is. He's in the vault. Perfect. Okay, so we know where he's at. Amiri's gonna stay here. So we have 4 turns left. We have an ancient skeleton here that beat, and then we can try to close this place out. And then we could gang up on him big time. She's got her mace. Let's go for it. Alright. There's a spell here, but it's alright. And then we gotta... Oh, I forgot about that. Now Harsk has to beat the ancient skeleton because he's at the same location, but he's got a warhammer. Which he's not good at, apparently. Yeah, he's a ranged guy. He's really bad with that. 76% chance. Come on, Harsk. Nice. Alright, now we can try to close this place out. You know, there's a spell left, we're running out of time. And we got it. Alright, can Harsk go after the dragon, you think? It could be bad for him to do so, actually. He can move there to help out. Actually, it's better if he's not there, because he can help the D4 from a different area. It's actually better if he's not at the dragon location. Is there any reason to go to another place? He's better at range, staying away. You just hang at the shrine, I guess. Just reset his hand. Alright, so oh, he got acid arrows. He's going after the dragon. Every other place is closed out, so we get him, it's over. Problem, he's got a con fort check to do. So roll a d4. What's going to happen is he's going to take 1d4 minus 1 acid damage. It's not the worst thing. Could be 0 technically if he rolls a 1. Okay, 2 damage. But we have an amulet of life, so that is enough to take out but all 3 of the damage, which is perfect. Recharge it just in case. Alright, and now she's got to do it too because it's at the location. Okay. This could be bad for her. She could technically die, but not until the end of her turn, which we probably won't get to most likely. Well, she's going to bury her glaive. Rage and pass that test. Alright, now we gotta beat this guy. So we use acid arrow. And Harsk is going to give a blessing. And he's going to use his sniper shot ability as well. He's going to discard his warhammer, recharge it to give a 98% chance for Amiri to take out this dragon. Or for Ezren, and he's got him. Down to the nitty-gritty again. How did you? Killing a whelp like this was easier than I thought. Heh, claws ain't even torn through nothing more than a cow's hide. There's nothing like a good, clean dragon fight to remind you why you picked up a blade in the first place. Alright, nice. Unfortunately, when you see the beginning of that episode, we got to the end of it, and we beat Black Fang, and that's pretty sweet. So now we get to pick a random card. So she likes weapons, of course, so let's give her a chance to find a new weapon. Let's see what we get. A dagger, really? Amiri is not very happy with the dragon horde. Spells for Kyra. Inflict. Ooh, it's divine. It's a basic though. It's a divine attack spell. She doesn't have many of those. Harsk weapons. Get a nice magic bow out of this. Oh, there's a dart. Ally and dart +1. Ranged, okay. Nothing too special actually, but it's magical, which could be useful. And spell for Ezren. Sleep. Not the greatest rewards for that dragon fight. But here's the big one. We get a skill ability upgrade for each character. So we're definitely going strength or con. You could bump up the ones that don't matter, but it's more useful to bump up the ones that do matter. So we're going with strength. +1 to her strength ability. Kyra, +1 to wisdom. The ones that matter. Dex for our boy, and then Ezra intelligence. Beef up what they're good at. Confirm. Alright, now we gotta go through our stuff. So definitely doesn't care about those daggers. The dull longsword she could care less about, or the quarterstaff, really. The mace and the horse chopper are pretty good. Mendon, no thank you. Inflict is a good damage spell, but not a good one, it's decent. Improved guidance though is pretty cool. And greater aid is even better. Yeah, I guess we're gonna put inflict away for now. We're gonna put 3 of blessings away. So the Torag is a strength, non-combat strength. So her strength is actually pretty good, so she'll keep that, I think. It's not terrible. Gorham to add 2 dice to any combat strength check. That we're gonna give to Amiri, so she has 2 of those. Okay. And we just get rid of normal blessings, basically. Keep the dex ones for him, and he's got a lot of items here. So a star knife, warhammer he does not want. Get rid of that sling for the dart, and a light crossbow for the heavy. I think it's better with the longbow. It's a d6 bonus from the longbow. He would get his dex plus a d6. And for the light crossbow, it's his dex plus a d8. He's actually better with the light crossbow than the longbow. You know, this is elite. Yeah, I mean, it's really not better for him. Better for, it's actually better for like Amiri because she can use it to add a d4, kind of like he does to shoot somebody in another area. Her dex and range skills bad, but she gets to add her strength die of a d12. So she could, let's try that. Let's give her the longbow just to see if she can use it to help somebody else out from another location. I think that's not a bad call there. As usual, we have a million spells to go over with Ezren. So sleep, no thank you. I like mirror image, even though actually you didn't really help us this last round. So get rid of that. And a force missile we'll get rid of. So we got 2 acid arrows, a force missile, lightning touch, so that's enough damage spells. So we look at what we got here. amazingly special. That star knife is kind of cool. It's elite. Is it better than anything she has? I've never given her that longbow. Yeah, we'll keep it off to the side for now. So we gotta get rid of these. Our stash. This will get rid of our basic spell, basic items that we don't care about. Alright, that's good. Get some gold. And move on to the end, and we're moving on to burnt offerings. So we got through the original little campaign, the Herald of the Lost Coast. So now that you beat it, you can go back through it at higher difficulty levels. So heroic, the difficulty is increased as a wild card power, which to be honest, I'm not really sure what that is. You get 150 gold for beating it. And yeah, and then you can also play a legendary where there's 2 wildcard powers, only adjacent location movement. That's kind of cool, so you can't just move anywhere, you can only move somewhere nearby, and some other bonuses. So you go back and do that, and then of course if you beat the whole Perils of the Lost Coast on legendary, you get to add this Samson charisma little well, it looks like a musical instrument of some kind. We get to add that into our deck and possibly find it as we play the game. Add to our collection, so it's pretty cool. What's this? Manage runes. Oh, runes. Okay, we got tons of runes. Alright, so that's it for that. So do we have any... we're not going to start our next one in this video, of course. We're going to attack on Sandpoint in the next one. And we get a skill feat if we beat it. That's pretty nice. And the card reward, legendary, for this 5 is Oric's Shield. If you play a weapon with a 2-handed trait, you may not play this card. If you charge this card, reduce combat damage by 2 or 3 if it's ranged. That's pretty cool item. Alright. So we're done with this, so let's back off to the main menu, and I can show you real quick since this is... we're going to do a whole episode. We do have some cash. Do we have any chests to look at? We don't have any chests, unfortunately. We could buy a chest for 500 gold. We have a lot of gold right now. Characters, I bought the pack that has more everybody unlocked already, but you could buy the different versions of the characters. Dice, which we didn't do. Give people different dice. I need to do that. Different colors dice. You can use the gold that you get in the game to buy it. Some of it's expensive, 1,500 for dice. Are you kidding me? How about the legendary dice? Just really better looking. We owned a lot. We have a lot of these owned. So we don't have to buy them because of the pack we bought. But if we want vortex dice, 7,000. Well, this is all money that you get in game. Of course, you could buy money, I believe. And they added this enhancement thing, which I didn't used to have when I played this bit, where we can get different cards added to your thing, your hand. Runes, which you can use for like runes of wonder. We have a lot of them. It gives you the chance to find rare, epic, and legendary cards when you open chests. And charms, we have a few of these that can help you in the game. So these are all things that they've added in. So let's get a chest. Let's get 2 chests for 1,000 gold. Let's see if we can find some items. Which all gold that you make in the game. So now with this Rune of Wonder, which I've activated, that gives us a chance to find more rare legendary items in these chests. You get 4 cards per chest. So let's open her up, and we get a rare And an epic. Ooh, nice. Alright, so an uncommon, we found black cloth armor. Okay. So this is deck 2. So this doesn't actually go into the game until we get into the second deck, which is the second scenario adventure thing. So I don't think it'll go into this next one. The next 5. It's in the next set after that. Alright, rare. Spell Ward Shield. That doesn't show up until late in the campaign. 5th deck. But it's pretty cool. Deck 1. So this Vermilion Rhomboid is going to go in instantly because we're in the first adventure path. Now, reveal this, add 1d10 to your non-combat acrobatics check. Okay, and then that's what our epic is. Favor of Gorham. It's Blessing. It's going in now. Okay, strength checks. Okay, so that's what we got for those. So we got one chest left open. 2 epics, a rare and an uncommon. Dilettante, I can never say that word. So he's going in right away. Half elf, he's a basic though, he's probably already in there. Okay. Rare. Sepia Alepisoid. In scenario 4. Or adventure 4. Reveal this card at a d10 your non-combat survival diplomacy check. That's pretty good. Diplomacy is pretty useful for allies. Okay, but that will be shown up for a while. Flask of Firestorm, not until deck 6, which is the last one. Add 3d6 and the fire trait to combat checks against monsters by characters of your location. Cool. And then a deck. Oh, Favor of Torah coming in now. B. B is basically the Perils of Lost Coast adventure, which we just did at those 3 scenarios. Discard this card, add 1 die to any check, or to add 2 dice to strength non-combat check. Okay. Alright, so we got a few extra cards, and if we didn't have those already, they go into our collection. So we can look at our collection, and we have a lot of cards, but there's still quite a few left over. So you see from the B deck, which we just got, we found the Dilettante, or whatever, however you say that. I believe he's in there, an extra version of him. We already had quite a few of him. I believe that was the 4th one we had. But we also found Blessing. Favor of Gorham. That was new. Okay. Favor of Torah, we already had 2 of them. As you can see here what new things we've gotten. We got a new spell, improved guidance, new item, push of invisibility. You gotta see what we've improved A toughness. It's not going away. Oh, there we go. High number of acid resistance we found. Invigorating shield. So these are all cards that could possibly, when we get into the second adventure path, these cards would be available in the game to find while we're playing normally. Right now they're not in there. So this Legion armor is not in there. None of this stuff is in the game. So we are basically in deck 1 now. We're going into deck 1. There's also promo cards and stuff like that, but we're in deck 1, so like now we're able to start seeing spell wise some new stuff like Fiery Bolt, we can see that, and Feeble, Corrosive Splash, so that's what's kind of cool. So these are the spells that we can possibly get. We get deck 2, it shows the ones that we've been there earlier, some new ones. Well, no, this is Lightning Bolt. That's a deck 2. I was thinking of the other Lightning one, which if you look at the first one is Lightning Touch. Okay, so this is Lightning Bolt, a better version of the Lightning spell. So we get to deck 6, the last one with magic spells. You can start seeing some crazy shit like Corrosive Storm, Dominate, Whirlwind, all these cool things. So yeah, things start getting really pretty hardcore. Weapon wise in deck 6, We got some pretty cool things. Flaming Icy Axe, Shock Greatswords, Slaying, all these slaying weapons, which are very strong. What kind of armor we get? Dex 6, Adamantine Plate Armor, Demon Armor. So yeah, you start getting really cool shit as the game's moving on. And these, I believe, are the special bonus cards for beating the scenarios. So like the Sihadron Medallion is useful. The second act, we get some of this stuff. So yeah, the medallion is always showing up. So anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff in this game. There's a lot of stuff. It's really fun. It's a great game. I love it personally. I'm a big board game fan though, and card game fan. So it was right up my personal alley. Anyway, so it showed us a little bit how the collection works, since this was a shorter episode, content-wise for the quest, because we started kind of midway through. But I'll upload this, and we'll move on to the next one, which is Burnt Offerings and the Attack on Sandpoint. So we've been hanging out in Sandpoint mostly, those first three. We did go to Lost Coast the last one, but now we are in Sandpoint again, and this is when these goblins attack, and we have to go after Rip Nugget and Stickfoot. So it's gonna be see how that works out for us. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.